Abraham Lincoln faced many threats during his presidency as the 16th President of the United States, particularly due to his radical policies such as the abolition of slavery. He received support for his security from the Pinkerton Detective Agency. Pinkerton agents organized special operations during Lincoln's travels, and especially against potential assassination attempts. Lincoln's most significant security incident occurred on April 14, 1865, at Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C. He was shot and assassinated by John Wilkes Booth, a sympathizer of the Confederacy. Lincoln passed away several hours after the attack. This event is considered one of the most important assassination attempts in United States history.
Did you know that an assassination plot against Abraham Lincoln was foiled nearly 2 years before his tragic death at Ford's Theater? In 1863, the U.S. president narrowly escaped a deadly ambush while riding alone to the soldier's home, a retreat outside Washington, D.C. one evening. As Lincoln rode back to the White House, a shot rang out in the dark, causing his horse to bolt and his hat to fly off. The bullet had pierced his stovepipe hat, missing his head by mere inches. Startled but unharmed, Lincoln recovered his composure and continued his journey. The incident remained largely unpublicized at the time, overshadowed by the ongoing Civil War. This near miss adds an eerie layer to the lore surrounding Lincoln, underscoring the persistent danger he faced even before the fateful night in April 1865. Imagine a world where Abraham Lincoln never delivered the Gettysburg Address or signed the Emancipation Proclamation. In the autumn of 1863, a mysterious and severe illness nearly made this grim scenario a reality. As the Civil War raged, Lincoln was struck down by what some historians believe to have been a serious bout of smallpox. Bedridden and weakened, the fate of the Union hung in the balance as the president's condition worsened. With his life in jeopardy, rumors swirled through Washington, D.C., fueling fear and uncertainty. Yet, in a remarkable twist of fate, Lincoln's resilience prevailed, allowing him to recover and steer the nation through its most tumultuous period. This near-fatal encounter underscored the fragility of leadership during one of America's darkest hours, reminding us how close the course of history came to being irrevocably altered. Did you know that Abraham Lincoln, the iconic American president, was once a wrestling champion? Long before he became the leader who would navigate the U.S. through its Civil War, Lincoln was known for his physical prowess and formidable wrestling skills. In 1831, in the small town of New Salem, Illinois, a young Lincoln faced off against the local champion, Jack Armstrong, in a match that would become the stuff of legends. As the townsfolk gathered, eager for the spectacle, Lincoln's towering 6 feet 4 inches frame and Armstrong's reputation promised a thrilling contest. The two men grappled fiercely, but it was Lincoln's raw strength and tenacity that ultimately prevailed, earning him the respect and admiration of the onlookers, including Armstrong himself, who would become a lifelong friend. This lesser-known chapter of Lincoln's life not only highlights his physical strength but also foreshadows the indomitable spirit he would later bring to the presidency.